So I want to ask you, Jamie, because I never did ask you this. Like, how did you wind up getting that Bloodhound Gang video? Because it's pretty random, man.
Oh my gosh!
You were great in it, by the way.
It was a
rewatched it.
friend who was a casting director, and I was at Acme Comedy Theater doing sketch comedy on the weekend, and she, I mean, listen, it was barely any money.
Yeah,
we were in a drive-in out in like West Covina at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Freezing cold and the Bloodhound Gang was it's just one of those crazy. I've had so many crazy.
But dude, your line like nice earrings. My mom has the same pair or something too. Did you riff that? Was that a riff?
It's all riff.
Oh, so good.
Yeah,
so good.
Less, yeah. That's the other thing is like all the different weird, crazy shows you end up doing over time, like whether it's Robot Chicken or the Loud House Voice, or I hosted a ghost hunting show, Haunted Live. Like I hosted a history show, all the crazy sitcoms, but I was the same. I was military. I was former Navy. Were your parents strict?
Oh, we had this one.
Yeah. We talk about this.
You already talked about this one?
Well, there's this
They're
thing,
military.
Well, there's this thing called baseboards around the house. And you could imagine, Jamie, what happens on a Saturday morning when you think you're getting ready to go outside to hang out with everybody else and go play football from driveway to driveway in the front yard. No, you got to stay in the house. You got to clean the baseboards.
You got to clean the baseboards?
Yeah. So it definitely humbled me, and it taught me discipline, taught me obviously sacrifice. I couldn't go outside when I wanted to, and you know what I mean? I had to make sure things were kind of cleaned up. But
did you ever say no? Because my daughter right now, we're having a little problem where I go do this, and she goes, I'm not doing that.
I was going to ask that same question because now someone will just be like, yeah, child services.
That's what my daughter says, like as a joke. She goes, I'm calling child services. I go, please, I'll call them. Yeah. I'll drop you off there, but you're not coming back. I don't know what to tell you.
Not coming back.
Check. She said the other day, I said, go to your room. And she goes, no, you go to your room. And so I put it in my act, and I do the joke of I go tell my daughter to go to your room, and she goes, no, you go to your room. And I was like, well, all right. And I went to my room for like 2 hours and just sat quietly. And I was like, she's right. This is way better. She's just literally had a fight with my wife the other night. My wife goes, turn the TV off. She goes, I'm not doing that. I go, wow, dude. Yeah. 12 years old. Oh. I'd like to smack her. Is that cool?
She's got a little fight in her.
Yeah. She's got
a little fight.
Got any baseboards you need cleaning?
Honestly, she doesn't. Actually, she's been back. So we got a puppy over Christmas. Okay. She begged and pleaded for a puppy, and I promise, Daddy. I swear to God, Dad, I'll take care of the dog. I'll walk him. I swear to God.
Been there.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the first few days she's like, wouldn't get up. But this morning she did get up, and she's on like a new trend of like last night I was like, hey, will you do the dishes? And she was like, yes. And I was like, what? And she went and did the dishes. And she's been good lately. But it's, who knows? She's 12.
It's probably just
next week she'll be a witch. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, it's probably just some influencer challenge. Be nice to your parents for a week. Let's see if we can do it.
Honestly, she does. Oh, here's what she wants: a phone.
Okay.
She's like the last. We all signed pledges saying we wouldn't give our kids phones till high school. All the parents were like, yeah. And then she came home. She's in 7th grade. She goes, everyone else has a phone but me. I go, they lied.
That's right.
All the parents lied. We signed pledges. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
And so she wants one really badly. And we've told her, we said, if you go on honor roll, we'll get you a phone. But I also said to them last semester, I said, they wanted a puppy. And I said, I'll get you a puppy if you both get honor roll. And we got a puppy. But they didn't get on a roll. My wife,
folded. She folded.
She folded. She wanted, and my wife didn't even tell me the puppy was coming. She did it kind of behind my back.
Oh man!
Not that I care. It's
so you had no say in what kind of puppy.
She chose it.
Oh,
she just goes, "We're going to pick the puppy up this weekend." And the puppy flew in. Puppy flew in from Utah.
Yeah.
It's a mini golden doodle.
Yeah.
Priest, I tell you, Jamie tapped me off to one of the best hacks of all time as a dad. And I don't get to do this much in New York City because I don't even have a car. But he said, just pretend like you forgot something at the grocery store and you got to go back and pick it up. And then you get a free 20 minutes. Just circle around, listen to whatever songs you want. I'm like, man, Jamie, because you worked, you're a little ahead of me. You know what I mean? So I just follow along and I'm like, all right, this is how you get it done.
I love the grocery store. I don't know why. Don't you? It's
obsessed,
the best. Right?
It's therapeutic.
Dude, sometimes I just go in and I just walk around. And the Gelsons, there's like a bar, there's a wine bar in it, and there's a salad bar, and there's a little Wolfgang Puck station. It's like it's like the mall when you were in high school.
Right.
Like that's what the grocery store is to me. And sometimes I'll I'll go through again. I'll re-loop it. I'll go back and I'll just go, let me go back to produce and see what's happening. Oh, gold.
All right. So speaking of grocery stores, so if you are to shop in a grocery store, do you have your guaranteed go-to aisles, or do you have to go up every aisle to see what's just on the shelf and then finally get to what you need?
I go every aisle, but I have a very specific order. If I park on the other side, I still walk all the way over and I start at that corner and I loop very specifically.
So you're going to start by produce more than likely.
Always. I start right by the produce.
He's a produce guy.
That's so weird.
I'm a huge salad guy.
Yeah.
I make salads a lot and a lot of tofu. I love tofu.
Well, because of my career in the NFL, I'm more of a pharmacy guy. Where the meds are at.
Well, what's the pain relievers at?
Yeah, I'm on that side of things.
I heard
Opposite of the food.
Marshawn Lynch was in here, right? He knows something. He knows a thing or two about pain relief, I believe. It's so funny because, I mean, cannabis is legal in a good hunk of the states. And I think Trump is going to make it legal because he wants people to like him. And then that's a good way to do it. And I still am like, I'm a comic. It's Brody Stevens. Was it Brody's joke?
Yeah, I think it was Brody.
Brody Stevens has this amazing joke. He goes, 90% of all comics smoke pot. The other 10%, not funny. And it's like one of my favorite jokes of all time. But yeah, it's like, who's the big NFL guy who tried to get everyone in on it of like, listen, man, you're going to sleep great. Really helps with pain.
Ricky Williams.
Ricky Williams, for sure. I mean,
he
has a dispensary. He has a dispensary.
He might not have gone
coming
for
out
pain
of his
relief,
helmet.
though. He was just constant. I guess he was constantly in pain.
No.
Yeah.
So I got another one.
Yeah, go.
Jamie, this is for you and Mark. Y'all both can answer this one, right?
Okay.
So I'm curious about this. So on the comedic side, being a comedian, right? You walk into the room that you're going to perform in, right? And it seats maybe like 150 people.
Okay.
200.
Okay.
But only
seats that.
It seats that. But only 20 people show up.
Yep.
How do you bring that room in to make them yours? Because it's still an empty room. And everybody that's there feels that it's like, where's everybody at?
I mean, honestly, that does happen a lot. A lot of times, when you do a club, you'd be like Thursday through Sunday, and of course, the Friday and Saturday shows are rocking. But that Thursday night show,
or the late Sunday show,
late Friday show, sometimes, especially like there's something else going on in the town, and you're like, there's a smattering of people, and the first couple of times you probably bomb, and it's mostly because you seem nervous. But the second you remember again, who cares? Let's be. If I'm comfortable, it'll go great. I used to run this tiny room at this bar, O'Brien's in Santa Monica. It was the first place I ever did stand up, and we had a back room and a dive Irish pub. Okay. The Laker game on, people would be screaming, "Shut up! We're watching the game, dude!" Yeah. And people would get up, and some people bombed, but it was back in the day. Zach Galifianakis, Chelsea Handler, Maz Jobrani, Joel McHale, everybody came through, and it was such a great little niche-y room. And we'd have like 2 or 3 people there some certain nights, and everybody would bomb. And one dude finally, Todd Glass. Todd Glass taught me the greatest lesson, because everyone would get up and go, "This room sucks. Look, there's only 4 people here. Who cares? Why am I wasting my time?" And Todd Glass got up and murdered the room. Yeah. Those 4 people finally were like, "We can't laugh anymore, man. You're killing us." He murdered 4 people. Had the greatest night of their life because that dude committed 100%. He had a blast. He told his jokes. He just crushed the room. And I was like, so anytime I ever see a comic go, "The audience sucked," I was like, "No, dude, you sucked."
Yep, you sucked.
If you have fun,
you'll pull them in.
And if your material's great, sometimes you're in a room like I did some Hollywood room, and I'm older. I have kids. And I'm like, I went to 7-Eleven and made a Slurpee and I was super high jokes. That's not my act. My act is like, my kids are driving me crazy. Yeah. And so I go to one of those like Saratella rooms, which are great rooms. Jake Paul was in the room. Okay. So my open, I'm at the beginning, I was like, "Who's got kids?" And everyone was like, "None of us, we're 20. They lit me up. They did. But I was working, I had a new album coming out, and I was trying to really run this like 10-minute set about parenting, and I ate it. It did not go good because sometimes the material I didn't, I could have gone back and done like my old timey drinking. I'm 20-year-old material, but it's not who I am. I'm an older dude. Yeah. I'm talking about kids and mortgage and trying to get through life. And these kids were like, "Yeah, we don't want to hear that, man. We want to hear about being 20. And so sometimes you just can't win. But man, recently, and even this weekend, I have a show in Palm Springs, and it's like one of those 55 and over communities, right in my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Murder those rooms. When I'm like, remember the 90s? Remember how great it was? And they're like, yeah, we do.
Yeah, keep it going.
Yeah.
Come on. Where's Nirvana?
Yeah. Breaking news from Bet365. New customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets. Win or lose. Sign up, place a bet for $5 and get $150 in bonus bets. Bonus bets can be used on the spread, player props, futures, and so much more. Whatever the moment is, it's never ordinary at Bet365.
Hey, do you have a gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER in Arizona, Colorado, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and Virginia. Or 1-800-BETS-OFF in Iowa. 21 plus only, 18 plus in Kentucky. Please gamble responsibly. Must be present in Arizona, Colorado, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, and select parishes in Louisiana, Maryland, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and Virginia. $10 minimum deposit required. Terms and conditions apply. In-app only.
This has been a Playmaker production.